Hello everyone, my name is William. Today I want to tell you a very special story. It's about a boy who had nothing, but he had a big dream. A dream to learn English and become successful. This story will touch your heart, so I hope you stay with me until the end. Once upon a time there was a boy named Sam. Sam was poor. He lived in a small village. His family didn't have much money. They didn't even have enough food sometimes. But Sam had something special in his heart: hope. He believed that if he could learn English, he could change his life. Sam had never been to a big school. In his village there was no school that taught English. He only heard English words on the radio sometimes. When he heard those words, he felt something magical. It was like a door was opening to a new world. One day, Sam decided he would learn English no matter what. He didn't have books or teachers, but he had his ears and his heart. He started to listen to people speaking English on the radio, even if he didn't understand. He tried to repeat the words again and again. At first it was so hard. Sam felt frustrated. The words sounded strange, and his tongue couldn't move fast enough. People in the village laughed at him. They said, "Why are you wasting your time? English is not for poor people like us." But Sam didn't listen to them. He knew that he was different. He knew that his future was in his own hands. Every night he would sit outside, under the stars, and listen to English words on his small radio. The stars became his friends, and the words became his dreams. One day something amazing happened. A traveler came to the village. He spoke English. Sam was so excited. He ran to the traveler and said, "Please, teach me one word." The traveler smiled and taught Sam a simple word, "Hello." Sam was so happy. He practiced saying hello all day. From that day, Sam felt more confident. Every day he learned a new word. He wrote the words on the ground with a stick, since he had no paper. His passion for learning English grew stronger and stronger. Years passed, and Sam continued to work hard. He learned more and more English, even though he was still poor. But now he could speak to people who visited the village. They were surprised by how well he spoke. Some even gave him small jobs because he knew English. Sam's life began to change. He started saving money. He bought his first English book. It was old and had many pages missing, but to Sam it was like gold. He read that book every night, even though he was tired from working during the day. There were moments when Sam wanted to give up. Learning a new language was hard, but he remembered why he started. He remembered the hunger in his belly and the hunger in his heart. He wanted a better life. Not just for himself, but for his family. After many years of struggle, Sam finally got a chance to leave the village and go to the city. In the city, people spoke English all the time. Sam was nervous but excited. He used every word he had learned. Some people helped him and others didn't, but Sam kept moving forward. He found a job in a small shop where he could practice speaking English with tourists. He learned more every day. His English became better, and soon he was able to get a better job. He started working in an office, and for the first time he felt like his dreams were coming true. Sam never forgot where he came from. Even though he was now successful, he remembered the boy who sat under the stars with a radio and a dream. He knew that anything was possible if you believed in yourself and worked hard. Now, when Sam looks back, he doesn't see a poor boy anymore. He sees he's a boy with a heart full of hope. He sees a boy who turned his struggles into success. And that, my friends, is the power of dreams. So, no matter where you are in life, no matter how hard things seem, never give up. If Sam can do it, so can you. Believe in yourself and remember, the sky is full of stars waiting for you to reach them. Sam's journey didn't end when he found success in the city. His heart was full of dreams, and he knew there was still more he wanted to achieve. Every day, he thought about the village he came from. He thought about the people who had laughed at him and the people who had encouraged him. He thought about the little boy he once was, sitting alone with his radio, struggling to understand even one word of English. Even though Sam was successful now, he never felt too proud. He knew how much hard work it took to get there. He remembered the long nights of studying, the days when his stomach was empty, and the many times he felt like giving up. But he also remembered the small victories along the way. Each new word he learned was like a step forward, bringing him closer to his dream. One day, Sam decided to do something big. He didn't just want to be successful for himself. He wanted to help others too. He wanted to go back to his village and teach the children there. He knew there were many boys and girls like him, dreaming of a better life, but not knowing how to make it happen. Sam wanted to be the teacher he never had. So, Sam saved his money and went back to his village. The people were surprised to see him. They had heard stories about his success, but they couldn't believe it was true. They remembered him as the poor boy who struggled to speak English, and now here he was, speaking English fluently and confidently. Sam didn't waste any time. He gathered the children in the village and started teaching them English. At first, the children were shy. They were scared to make mistakes, just like Sam had been all those years ago. But Sam knew exactly how to encourage them. He told them his story, how he had struggled and how he had made it. He told them that it was okay to make mistakes because that's how we learn. The children began to feel more confident. They listened carefully to Sam's lessons, and soon they were speaking English too. It wasn't easy, but Sam was patient. He taught them the same way he had taught himself, slowly, with love and determination. He knew that the most important thing was not just learning the words, but believing that they could achieve anything they set their minds to. As the weeks passed, something amazing happened. The children in the village started speaking English with each other. The more they practiced, the better they became. Sam was so proud of them. He could see the same fire in their eyes that he had once had, the desire to learn, to grow, and to succeed. But Sam didn't stop there. He wanted to help even more people. So he decided to start a school in the village. It was a small school, with just a few books and no fancy classrooms. But to Sam, it was the most beautiful school in the world. It was a place where children could dream big, just like he had. The school grew quickly. More and more children from nearby villages came to learn. Sam taught them not only English but also how to believe in themselves. He told them that no matter how poor they were, no matter how many obstacles they faced, they could achieve anything if they worked hard and never gave up. Sam's school became famous. People from far away heard about it, and they came to see it for themselves. They couldn't believe that a poor boy from a small village had built such a successful school. Sam became a symbol of hope for many people. He showed them that it doesn't matter where you start in life, what matters is where you want to go. Years passed, and Sam's school continued to grow. Hundreds of children learned English there, and many of them went on to have successful lives just like Sam. Some became teachers, others became doctors, and some even started their own businesses. They all remembered Sam's words, "Believe in yourself and never give up." Sam was now an old man, but he still loved teaching. Every day he would walk to his school, sit with the children, and tell them stories about his journey. His favorite story to tell was, of course, his own. He told them how he had once been a poor boy, with nothing but a dream and a radio. He told them how he had struggled, but how he had never given up. And he told them that if he could do it, so could they. One day, a little boy came up to Sam after class. The boy had big dreams, just like Sam had when he was young. He said, "I want to learn English and travel the world, just like you did." Sam smiled and put his hand on the boy's shoulder. He looked into his eyes and said, "You can do anything you want in life, as long as you believe in yourself and work hard." The boy smiled back, and Sam saw a reflection of himself in the boy's eyes. He knew that the journey was just beginning for this boy, just as it had once begun for him. Sam felt proud, not only of himself but of the generations of children he had inspired. And so Sam's story continued to live on, not just in his own life, but in the lives of every child who walked through the doors of his school. His journey from a poor boy to a successful man was proof that dreams can come true, no matter how difficult the path may be. Sam's message to the world was simple: never give up on your dreams. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how many people doubt you, keep going. Because the struggle is worth it, and the success at the end will be sweeter than you ever imagined. Thank you for listening to Sam's story. Let it remind you that anything is possible if you have hope, courage, and the determination to never give up.